I'll try that again. I would have thought my internet would be... I had 4 people on, which was actually pretty good. I might actually delete it though, because I don't know, I can't get the live streams to work out properly where I can actually get a good signal, not lose it. A lot of times it freezes up where I notice it because, well, things stop moving. Notification bell. Yeah, awesome. You have a notification bell on? But yeah, I mean, it's just like, I can't get the internet to work properly where I can actually live stream. Because most times if I try to live stream, I notice that things on my side, it freezes up. So I know that nobody else is getting it and I'm just talking to myself. But yeah, oh, 2 people on. Awesome, everybody's coming back. Well, at least the 4 people. Maybe we'll get 4 people back. Who else came back? I can't see unless you leave. Oh, Troy, welcome back. So Troy, Jack. Well, you're still getting it though. I mean, that's a good thing. Even if your internet's horrible. But a little bit stiff on this one. So the Camless, they seem to have a lot of decent blade steels, very inexpensive. I mean, there's $20 for a VG10 blade. Now, granted, it's not a huge knife, but for being G10, stainless steel, VG10, and I got to work this out because, man, that is a tight... Oh, so that's not too impressive there. But I'm going to have to play around with it. And I actually did order in another one. So I guess at the time period before a lot of the assisted knives, they actually had something called a lever lock. So I found that one for a good price as well. I think that was another $20 though. So probably if I add up all the knives that I'm buying at $20 a piece, I could probably buy something really nice. I could buy that Grimsmo Norseman that EDC with Aaron was talking about. But I just like to experience new knives. So going through all the different brands. So right now I'm on the Camless kick. I tried to get in contact with them too if they wanted to actually do a review setup where they could send a knife over and I'll review it. But they currently don't want to do that type of thing. But that's all right. I think it's hard to get into that whole realm, and you probably got to get the become more well known. But appreciate you guys being on. Do you guys have any questions? Do you have any questions about the knife? Yeah, one knife at 200. It really depends. I mean, if you have one that's going to be kind of your grill knife. I don't have a grill knife, so that might be my issue. I don't have the one that I'm really seeking out, where it's like, oh, I like out of every knife, I have to go and get that certain one. Yeah, goes upside. So that's the knife itself. So it is have a titanium coating that's supposed to be 10 times harder. It also is the VG10, so it says VG10 right there. It does have the dual thumb studs, and then the backspacer is kind of it's like a CNC machine, kind of looking like a custom etching, but that's like a CNC machine backspacer that goes all the way down. So it's not a bad looking knife. And then they also don't have, like a lot of their newer Camless knives has the sword on the actual logo itself. This is right tip down. So it goes in the pocket, and like so. You could do it the other way too. I mean, at least that way, it would be this would be against your pocket. So I guess you could do that left side. What about a 940? Let's see, no grill knife. 940 for 125. That's actually not bad. Like, was it a standard 940? Because it probably wasn't the carbon fiber 940. If it was a carbon fiber 940, you should have bought that. I mean, they still have, so Benchmade still, you could probably send it in, have them redo it. They might even change out the scale if it's that bad. So it really probably depends on what type of condition and what you actually want to get out of it. But 940 is a nice one. It just, I went over to, I saw one of the knives, I handled it, just, it was okay. It wasn't really, there was anything that was like really amazing. Where I was like, yeah, take my money. Like, it wasn't anything like that. So really, I mean, this one, this, this, this is like a take my money type of knife for me. It's well worth it. Backspacer, just the action on this thing. And it's really horrible because I feel so bad about it because Gerber, when they brought these out, I was like, man, that's actually a pretty nice knife. Maybe I'll go pick one up. And I never, ever did. And then I saw this. This one was actually a secondhand one. I picked it up, handled it, walked away from the table, and then I was like, man, I got to go back and get that. And then so I went back and got it, and I don't regret it now, but I mean, for all those folks that passed it up on it, because yeah, it's just so much of a loss. But that one's a really nice one. But thanks for hanging out, guys. So 2 people that got on, and then we had the 4 initially. So anything else on the knife? Anything else? Questions, concerns? And then Jack, I do appreciate what you did as well, because that really helped out. Got a few people that signed on. This one or this one? This one flips good. This one's really stiff. Oh, missed it. Yeah, so, yeah. Backspacer. Most of the time backspacer I don't really like. I'm going to have to take it apart because this one might be sitting on the shelf for so long where everything's dried up. The action is really stiff on it. I don't think it says anything on the package either. Nothing on the package. Lifetime warranty though. But if nothing else, if you guys have any questions or anything else, any other comments, let me know. No, but really, that's all I really wanted to show today. And then I'll probably show the lever lock one when that comes in, because actually it's before Switchblade, so it actually has a lever on the side of it. So you push this way, yeah. So you push down, and it flies the blade out, which is an interesting mechanism. So that's one thing I really like is some of the mechanisms of knives, some of the engineering that goes into it, because a lot of the liner locks are really simple. I'm working, so really my weekend is kind of taken up by work. So that's kind of the sad thing about having to take care of everything, or having to take care of family, everything like that. So yeah, no weekend plans other than going to work, and then that's about it. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, CRKT. Yeah, interesting enough for CRKT. The other one's actually a Camelus knife too, that I picked up for that lever lock. So I'll post that one for a regular video, but appreciate it. Thank you, Jack. Have a great night. And then also for Troy, thanks for being on. Any other questions, Troy? Otherwise, I'll probably sign it off as well. Everything good in Alaska? I think it's Alaska, right? But man, this is really stiff. I had to get some lubrication for that. Oh, nice. We got Deadpool 2. Way to go. Later, Jack. Thanks for hanging out.